This is called the generation gap.
My generation, baby.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Generation Gab. My name is John Lehr, and I'm a fun Gen X dad.
And I'm Chase O'Donnell, a semi-recent grad. Thank you.
Who's also very fun. You're
Oh,
very fun, Chase.
Yes, some people have called me fun.
You are fun, and you're a very good friend. As you can clearly hear, I have a cold, and I caught it this weekend. I was camping with my son. I'm in charge of that huge camp out thing.
You were talking about that for a while.
Oh, God. What it must be like to have me in your life. I just talk about the same bullshit over and over. Really, Chase?
Yeah, I feel like all I do is complain.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't.
You're very positive and
so worried
forthright.
that all I do is complain.
No,
Okay.
My time with you is like, this is golden hour.
Good. That's how I feel. I feel the same way.
Okay. So anyway, I came in with a cold. Chase immediately made me hot tea. I have 3 cups going here.
Yeah.
I have hot tea, which I'm tasting.
Oh, you haven't tried it yet? It's
Oh
really
my
good
God.
for you.
That reminds me of something. What is that taste that I'm tasting? Pumpkin?
No, there's some ginger. There's some
Okay.
nettle. There's some
Nettle? What's that?
It's really good for you.
What is it?
A leaf, nettle leaf.
Oh, okay. Then I also have this mason jar full of emergency.
Yes.
But Chase, that is so sweet what you've done. You're a very good person.
You run around left and right. You need to take care of yourself.
And nobody takes care of me.
No.
My family, I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I am an ATM. I'm a taxi driver and a guy who can carry stuff. I think that's
And fix things.
And fix things. And
Yeah.
and there's sort of an annoyance about the fix things. Like, can you fix this? Like it should have never broken in the first place. That's what my kids say.
Yeah.
Dad, can you fix this?
Do you also are you the killer of bugs and spiders?
Oh, yeah. And I fire people. Anybody who ever needs, we haven't fired that many people, but like nannies or housekeepers, anything like that, I have to fire. Yes, it's me. Anything that's uncomfortable or dealing with neighbors who are upset or anything like that, I'm the guy.
That's scary.
That's the worst part of the job. Have you ever had to fire anybody?
No, but I've been fired.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a horrible feeling being
From
fired.
babysitting. It was just these kids that were no good, and I just didn't care. I just stopped helping them with homework because they didn't want to do their homework. So
Right.
I'm like, whatever.
And so the parents said what? They
And
came
that's
home?
not why they fired. They said because I wasn't strict enough with them, which is true. But yeah, they said we need to talk to you in the other room. And then they said,
Oh, Jesus.
we're letting you go. I'm sure that's a relief for you. And I was like, yes, thank you. It was.
They didn't give you 2 weeks or any money or anything? They should have given you some money.
No, but I mean, I was crying every day. Those kids were
Chase.
awful. Awful children.
I feel like this is right in brand with our show. Millennials haven't really fired people,
No.
right? Because you haven't grown into that stage of life where you have people working for you.
Yeah, that's going to be an uncomfortable stage for me.
It is. It's terrible. And listen,
brother.
and Chase, you got to do it face to face. Don't do it text. Don't send an email. Don't leave a message. Right, everybody? Am I right about this? If you're going to fire somebody, you got to do it face to face like that family did. At least they gave you the respect of saying, listen, sorry.
Well, I'm also someone that confrontation is very scary for me. And I was going to have to quit this job.
Which job? The podcast job?
No, the babysitting.
Oh, shit. You were pointing your finger at the board. I thought you were going to fire me on the air. Jesus.
Speaking of, the babysitting job that I got fired in, I just thought, because I wasn't going to quit, I was too scared to quit, so I just thought I was going to be babysitting them for the rest of my life.
You had just resigned
I
yourself
was
to
like, well,
pain
that's
and
it.
agony.
I'm not, and so I was thrilled when they fired me. And then I had another job where they fired me, but they didn't. They just stopped scheduling me on the schedule.
Oh, they ghosted you.
But then, like,
Do the Gen X members of our audience know what ghosting is? Should you define that as our
sure.
resident millennial?
Yeah, we're recording this pretty close to Halloween, so it's very relevant. Ghosting is when you just stop responding to someone via text. Usually because you're dating them, and then you no longer want to date them. So instead of saying, "Hey, I'm over it," you just don't respond, and
they get the message. It's a horrible way to handle things, I think. It's really horrible on everybody. I mean, I just think you got to say, listen, I'm so sorry, but it's over. You got to break up. You can't just let it go. I remember when my show on TBS got canceled, nobody from the network ever, to this day, called us and said, hey, John, we're canceling your show.
How'd you find out?
Our agents. They didn't even tell my agents. I think my agents saw it in the trades or something. Because they were nobody, and they hide behind the corporate identity. You know, whose job is it to fire the star? I mean, to fire the executive producers. You know, everybody at the top says, well, it's got to be somebody below me. And the people in the middle are like, well, it's got to be somebody above me. And the lower people are like, well, it's not my job. I'm just a, director of marketing.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
But you found out.
Oh, yeah. We found out when the money stopped coming. And, man, it was good money. Oh.
It was a hit show.
It was. And it still is. It still does well. That's the beauty of stuff online. I have people discovering Quick Draw, our Hulu show that got canceled, all the time. And they discover it for the first time. And it's so great. It's just so great for people to discover it and be like, I love this show. Why did it end?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But glad you liked it.
Quick Draw's going to come back.
Well, it's possible.
I think it will.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, okay. So yeah, we had Justine Bateman on last week. And Chase, you seemed very impressed with her.
I was so impressed with her. Do you want me to say what I said off?
Yes.
I said, it just is very cool to see someone who was so famous, perhaps the most famous woman in the world at one point in time. And then I said, I think of Mariah Carey, who's no longer that relevant, but she's cuckoo.
Right.
She just still walks around in her
and calls her
diva.
Lambs. Did you know that? She calls her fans lambs. I don't know why.
So
I think of Silence of the Lambs, so I think like she's a serial yeah, great.
Yeah. So
you saw that film?
Yes.
That crossed over to millennials.
That's
we learned
a
something.
classic,
Yeah, that one's good.
So with Justine, she just was able to. I said it so eloquently off air. What did I say?
I can't remember, but I remember saying, "You save that. We got to say it on air."
Once I get a microphone in front of me,
she was just so comfortable moving forward in her life in a completely different way. I mean, she's done all these. She went through college. She's started all these companies. She's made these films. She's written books. She's raised two kids.
Oh, this is my identity and it's no longer my life, but I'm still going to hold on to it. She just has now moved on to the next chapter.
And it gives you, I don't know, it gives you some, a good feeling that, okay, yes, fame is fleeting. But if I achieve some fame, really the only point of achieving fame as an actor, or comedian, or whatever is just because it's a barometer of how well your career is going.
Yes.
Or at least that's the way I've always looked at it. And then, as that fades away, hey, guess what? There's still a life to be had. Not only that, but a much better life. It seemed like she was put through the ringer as a young 17-year-old,
She also said, now that she has control over what people can see and can't see, she was like, why would I post everything about myself on Instagram when people could write anything about me on magazines? Now she really cherishes privacy.
Yes.
Whereas right now, everyone's just like, let me post everything for everybody to
see.
see.
I called her today and left a voicemail, or talked to her actually, and we chatted about how great it was that she did it, and I really appreciated it.
Aww.
Now, I'm keeping things on track. Can you feel it? Maybe
Yeah.
it's the cold
Boom,
medicine.
boom,
I'm
boom.
like, go.
We have a segment. Is that
Yes.
what
Do
you're
you
getting
want to introduce it? Now, here's where I am with the liquids, everybody.
Okay.
I'm almost done with the vitamin. Here. I'm almost done with this. Should I just finish that?
Chug it.
Really? Okay, but look. Same with the tea. I'm almost done with that. The tea's really good, by the way.
I know.
And then I have the coffee in our Generation Gab coffee mug that I haven't even touched yet. So what should I do? Here, I'm going to hit
Have
the
a
coffee
sip of
just because it's
coffee.
here.
Did you know this about me, that I collect tea?
No. Teeth?
No.
Oh, tea. Oh, my God. For a minute there, I thought you said you collect teeth. And I was going to be like, what? Where does she get the teeth? And then my second thought was, I have a lot of Hudson's teeth at home. Maybe she'd like those in her collection. Oh, my God. Yo, you collect
I wish
tea.
I said teeth. Yeah, tea.
Okay.
Did we ever talk about that?
Well, I knew that you were a big tea lover because whenever we record at my house, I always try to have tea ready for you. I know that you carry honey wherever you go.
Yeah.
And a tea bag. You carry your own tea bag
Usually,
and
yeah.
honey.
It saves you some money.
Yeah, but I try to make you use mine so you continue with the
Yeah,
mobile
yeah.
honey, because mine's in the bear,
No, I'm a big tea fan. All right.
not teeth, not teeth.
Not teeth. Although when I was growing up, all the teeth that fell out, I did have a little jar for them.
Yeah, Hudson does too.
Okay. That's normal.
Yeah. He has one nasty one that had this horrible cavity in it that
Oh,
they had to pull
brother.
out that looks so gross.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, all right, moving on.
We just have so many people
Yeah.
writing and left.
Thank
and
you so
right.
much to you guys who
guys.
subscribe and who write the reviews and who share it on
It
Facebook.
means so much.
Yeah, it really, really does.
So Neil wrote in and said he has an idea for a game. And I'll just read it to you.
Okay, got it.
Below are 20 famous actors who have had a prominent career for decades. Each of you should pick one project, be it TV or movie, that in your mind is their most iconic, definitive role. But do it newlywed style, so you write down your answers beforehand and then reveal them to each other. We don't have pens and papers, but we're just going to say them in our head.
Yeah, one will say it in their head, then one will share, and the other one will say, "Oh
or
my
we
God!"
could even on the count of 3 say it.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
Okay. So we're just going to dive right in.
Okay,
There's 20
first of all,
names.
Neil, thank you. This is a great game.
Great game.
Okay, great millennial Gen X game.
Bill Murray. I need to say
Okay,
it.
the class. Okay,
Oh, wait.
all right.
Have it.
I have mine.
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. When
Meatballs.
Harry Met Sally.
What? When Harry Met Sally?
Is he in that?
Bill Murray, I don't think is in When Harry Met Sally, is he?
Is that Billy Crystal?
That's Billy Crystal. Oh, I thought you meant he was just like a third character. Oh, no. You know what I was thinking of? What's the one where Dustin Hoffman dresses up like a woman?
Tootsie.
Tootsie. He's in that.
Oh.
Oh, my. So, okay. Okay.
I thought Bill Murray was Billy Crystal.
No. Bill Murray is 1,000 times cooler than Billy Crystal.
Okay.
Billy Crystal is funny, but schmuck,
Okay, I see Bill Murray.
Bill
in my
Murray,
head right now.
Stripes, Caddyshack,
Animal? House?
No, he wasn't in Animal House. But tons of movies. I don't even know why. But anyway, to me, Caddyshack or Meatballs would be what I would think of when I think of Bill Murray, just because they were the first time he came on the scene. But man, when I saw the movie where Stripes, holy crap! Oh, and let's not forget. I mean, I know people are saying stuff that I'm forgetting, but let's not forget Ghostbusters. Jesus, I'm on a lot of cough medicine.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
But that was much later in his career. Have you ever seen Meatballs?
No, I haven't heard of anything you've just mentioned.
Wait, have you heard of Stripes?
No.
What?
I thought you were saying that Bill Murray dressed in a lot of stripes.
No,
So
it's a movie where he was. They joined the army because they were broke, and then his girlfriend breaks up with him in the first scene, which is that conceit is used by every young writer. I can't tell you how many screenplays I've read where
It starts with a breakup.
Yeah,
But you know, when the breakup happens,
it's a big
it really
moment,
is a game
right?
changer.
And you know what? It's funny you say that because there was a project just recently where, it was like, you know what? We need to see the breakup. But Stripes, so they join the army. They get in all this trouble, and then they, then in the second act they have to go on a mission. And anyway, it's so funny. Stripes.
All right, I'll add it to the list.
And
Stripes.
Meatballs is where he's running a summer camp. And Caddyshack is where he's
I
the
know
groundskeeper.
Caddyshack.
Okay, you've seen that.
I think I've seen it, but I know it's famous in one of the classics in this book.
So, okay, well, this is a good game. I can't believe that you confuse Billy Crystal with Bill Murray. I guess it's the Bill part.
Must be. And they're similar.
No, they're not.
They're comedians.
Billy Crystal is like a stand-up, schmaltzy kind of comedian.
They both hosted the Tonys at one point or other.
I don't know if Bill Murray hosted the
Maybe not
Tonys.
Bill Murray.
Do you watch the Tonys? I've never watched the
Of
Tonys.
course. Oh, that's the best one to watch.
It is?
They have all the performances.
Oh, they do all the, and you
do.
just sing out loud. We should do the Watch the Tonys with Chase podcast.
Ooh. Well, the thing is, when it's the Tonys, it's not the classics, the songs that you know. It's all these new shows that you.
But you
don't
know all of those, don't you? What's the new
yeah.
big hit? Lion King? No, that's the old one. I mean, the new Disney one. Didn't they just do
Frozen?
Frozen.
Well, no, the big one, actually, thanks for asking. I love talking about this. There's this new show called Six. It's not even to Broadway yet. It's huge in London.
Ooh.
Because it's about the 6 wives of one of the kings.
Oh.
And one was
a period.
Yeah, it's like Hamilton. These pieces are so popular right now. I highly recommend you.
Is it hip hop?
It's like more like it's not hip hop, but it's pop. It's like today's pop music.
Okay.
really good.
I liked Hamilton.
Oh, I love
Yeah, we had a period in our lives when Hamilton was playing constantly at our house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Eddie Murphy. I know mine.
Eddie Murphy. When I think of Eddie Murphy, wait a minute. Let me think here. What's it called though? I can't think of it. It's God. Okay, I'm ready. 1, 2, 3.
Dr.
Trading
Dolittle.
Spaces. Dr. Dolittle. Holy crap! He's an old man in Dr. Dolittle. Trading Places.
Never
With
heard
Dan Aykroyd. No. Oh my God!
But you've seen Dr. Dolittle?
No, I couldn't see it. I mean, isn't that just another one where oh no, that's not the one where does he play multiple characters in it?
No, he talks to animals.
Yeah,
it's based
I get
on a
that.
true story.
Oh my God, boy, this really shows our age. Have you ever seen Trading Places with
No, I've
Dan
never heard
Aykroyd?
of it.
And he's amazing in it. It's so great. It's so great.
Is it a comedy?
Yes.
Okay. Danny DeVito.
Okay.
I got it.
Movie. Okay, I'm ready. 1, 2, 3.
Always
Taxi.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh my God, we've picked the bookends of his career. This is a great game. He was on a show called Taxi. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, it was a TV show.
Yes.
I have heard of a movie called Taxi.
No. The show, Taxi. It launched so many careers.
Never even heard of it.
It was a workplace comedy. It was set in a garage in New York City. I can't believe
I've
you haven't heard of
never even
Taxi.
heard of it.
See, this is what is wrong with us as human beings. Our lives are so fast. We can't absorb the culture we create. We just make this stuff.
But I've seen The Cosby Show.
But the Taxi.
I've seen Cheers.
Right. Okay. Some of the same people in Cheers made Taxi.
I actually just recently watched Cheers for the first time.
What did you think?
I thought it was good. I was reading something about like how to write a pilot, and they were like, "You've got to watch Cheers pilot. It's the one to go."
Yeah,
off of.
I've heard that it's a good one. I think also is WKRP in Cincinnati is also one.
Never heard of it.
What? Oh my God!
Okay. Oh. Are you searching something?
Yeah, I wanted to point out the cast and see what you... Okay, yeah, James L. Brooks was the producer. That's what I thought. Number of episodes, 114. They only did 114 episodes of Taxi. Wow. That's really weird. So Judd Hirsch was in Taxi. He was like the straight dude. He was like the center of it all.
I don't know.
You don't know who Judd Hirsch is? Okay. Who else was in it? Jeff Conway from Grease. You've seen Grease, the original. The number 2 guy, the one who thinks he's got what's her face pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, I've seen, but I don't know.
Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Oh my God, there were so many great people. God, the writers on this too. Tony Danza was in it. Andy Kaufman.
Tony Danza.
Do you know anything about Andy Kaufman? We should take you down that road a little bit.
Yes.
Carol Kane was in it. She played Andy's Lotka's girlfriend. Jeff Conway, Rhea Perlman. Oh my God, so many.
That's so unfortunate. Wow. I feel like I need to...
It was 1978 to 1983. Why would you know any of this?
Yeah, but I should know this.
And Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the last thing he's done. The most recent.
Great show.
Yeah, and you like him.
I do like him, but I like the show.
Yes.
More.
All right. Let's keep going. This is fun.
Okay. Ooh, this one. Okay. Hold on. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Should we say it on 3?
1, 2, 3.
Terminator.
Senator of California.
Oh my God, Governor. Governor, but I think the Terminator threw you off.
Yeah, they said Governator.
The Governator. The Terminator.
Yeah,
he was in Terminator. And
right.
he was also in Pumping Iron. Have you ever seen that documentary? Oh my God, that is a great documentary.
Oh, the documentary about him. We've talked about this.
He's such a jerk in it, and he smokes. He talks about smoking weed in it, and anyway. But you've seen the original Terminator. Please tell me you've seen the original Terminator. No,
I was babysitting, and the kids were watching. Like,
oh, sorry, that was me.
The kids were watching like one of the spin-offs of the Terminator.
No, the Terminator, the only one that was good. Well, the
it.
second one was pretty good.
But listen, that's me being an outlier. Most people have seen it, especially
Terminator.
my generation.
All right.
Let's
watch it sometime.
Yeah, it's just like when it came out, I probably was in was I in middle school?
God, probably it was in the 80s.
Oh, no, then I wasn't
You weren't
alive.
even born.
Okay,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
Why. And
this is so... Oh, this show. I feel like this podcast, on the one hand, I enjoy it so much, but on the other hand, I just feel like, God, I'm so outdated. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. I'm not interesting anymore. I'm not connected with anything that's happening now.
I want to know what you have to say. I do.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was when I was in middle school that he was the governor.
Yes. Jesus Christ, you were in middle school.
Growing up like a girl without brothers, the Terminator wasn't like a throwback that I was excited to
Your
watch.
dad should have introduced you to that. And when I meet him, I'm going to speak to him about it.
Talk to him about that. They made me watch Star Wars.
Good. Okay, he did that? Okay, good. He's all right by my account.
Okay.
At least you watched Star Wars. If you hadn't watched Star Wars, I don't know what I would do. I think I would tip this whole table upside down.
There are people in my generation that haven't seen one.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
All right. Johnny Depp.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 21 Jump Street. Oh my God! He was in 21 Jump Street. That was his breakaway hit TV show. He played a high school. He was an undercover cop, but he was undercover. Not the remake, not the film. No.
He's been in stuff before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. This was 21 Jump Street. The movies were based on a TV show.
Oh, and that's how he got his break?
Yes. And in that show also was Peter DeLuise, who is David DeLuise's brother, who we had on the show recently. Wow. And Peter DeLuise, who was in 21 Jump Street, and I were both cast on an episode of Friends and subsequently fired from it. Not our fault. They rewrote the script, so they said. And they said, we promise we'll have you back. And they did. They had me back. And I believe that spot I did on Friends is what got me the job on Jesse, which ran for a season and saved my butt.
I found the clip of you from Friends. Did you hear it
No.
on the podcast?
Yes, I did.
It.
I did. Oh, don't I look weird?
You look, I mean, it's
totally different.
So different.
Yeah.
But your acting is so good.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
I had 4 lines.
It was so good.
Jeez, you're so awesome.
I was blown away.
Oh my God. I love
okay,
you.
yeah. When middle school was Pirates of the Caribbean, and
Yes.
they redid the Disneyland ride for him, and so that's my.
I think that role made him crazy. Well, he was already kind of going crazy, but then he went crazy.
The other role I know him as is Edward Scissorhands.
Yes. Oh, good. I was going to say that one because that
Yeah.
was also one of his breakthroughs. That's what broke him in as a movie star.
But I don't like that movie.
Really?
Too dark.
What?
Or am I thinking of Sweeney Todd?
Sweeney Todd's where they eat people.
Yeah.
And
Is he in that
Edward
one too?
Scissorhands is he was in Willy Wonka. Terrible remake. Terrible.
Yeah, it was Charlie and the Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory.
terrible. We do not endorse that
He's
one.
been in a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, Robert De Niro. I got it.
Okay. Ready? 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Godfather
Meet the
2.
Fockers.
What? Meet the Fockers? He is the actor of our generation, and you've got him on a comedy show movie?
Oh gosh.
No, he was in Godfather 2.
Never seen it.
What?
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Wait, you've never seen any of the Godfathers?
They don't strike me as something that I care to watch. But
All right, we've got to turn off the podcast right now and watch all 3. And the third one sucks.
I've played like sketch characters where I've been like Carmine and I've been the characters,
but you don't
I've
know
never
what you're
seen-
doing because you've never seen it.
No,
We
so I
need-
had to watch clips to study, but I haven't seen the movie.
Oh my God, I've seen it so many times. We even have recut it to watch it in order.
Wait, or am I is there one that was a TV show?
No,
The
one
God,
that was
what was the TV show about the gangsters?
the
Godfather.
the TV show about the gangsters. I'm not thinking of it right now. Narcos.
What has Carmine in it?
Carmine. Oh, Sopranos. You're thinking of the Sopranos.
That.
So, okay. I don't even know what to do about this. We have to watch The Godfathers, Chase.
Okay.
And-
yeah, I mean, I hear it's great,
It's
but it doesn't strike a chord with me. I'd rather watch Miss Congeniality.
which I
But
still
I
haven't
know
watched.
I have to watch it.
You assigned me to watch that, and I
Yeah.
still haven't watched
It's
it.
okay. I've said I'm going to read books and this and that. That's
You're
a
going
lot
to.
sign
We have a
up
lot
for.
of homework.
We've
We
got
keep
a
giving
lot
ourselves
going on.
homework on this show.
This is too much.
All right, but The Godfathers we must watch 1, 2, and
And
3.
three.
Even though 3 sucks, you just got to watch it anyway.
Okay. Tom Hanks. Hold
Okay,
on. You know what? We might say the same one.
I'm ready.
1,
2, 3.
Forrest
Big.
Gump.
No, he was
We're
in
close.
Big.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
I know.
pretty good. Forrest Gump is good.
But isn't that his breakthrough?
Yes, but he was on TV show. What was the name of that show where he cross-dressed? Tom Hanks TV show. What was the name of it? Everybody knows, but not me.
Not me.
Not Bosom Buddies.
No.
Okay. They lived, look, there's Tom Hanks. That's Tom Hanks right there in drag.
Oh.
They played these 2 men who were in a apartment or dorm or something that was all women's, and so they had to dress like women in order to.
How cute.
Yeah, but can you imagine that show now? It'd be so
No,
offensive to
people.
people.
Wouldn't be okay with that. Is this was that before Big and all his?
Oh yeah, that was his first show, Bosom Buddies.
Wow, there's so many TV shows I didn't know of.
Yeah, 1980 to 1982. Oh my God, it was only 2 seasons or 3. Yeah. All right, Tom
Okay.
Hanks. Wow.
We've got a lot to cover.
All right, well,
we're
we
not
can-
even halfway.
We can always do. We're at about 30 minutes right now.
Let's get up to 10.
We try to keep things around 35 to 40, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Winona Ryder.
Okay.
What I actually know her from. Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm. Wait. What was that one? Oh my God. Okay, I'm ready.
1,
1, 2, 3.
3.
Reality
Crucible.
Bites. The Crucible. You're the only person in America who watched The Crucible. Wait. She starred in the original play.
No, in the movie version of The Crucible.
Of the play.
Yeah, of the play.
Oh my God. I dated
That's how
this
I know
woman who was an incredible actress. And I was dating her while she was in The Crucible. And she played.
Honey Proctor.
Yeah,
I don't know
the one. Yeah,
Emmy.
yeah, the
Goody
one,
Emmy.
the witch, the lead witch. She was gorgeous. God, was she gorgeous? And she was getting into character. She was like a real actress who got into character and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So for a while, I was having sex with the Crucible, with a woman, like a witch.
And then you broke up with her. When
I think she broke up with me because I did too many drugs, which I think was the smart move. Yeah. But The Crucible, Reality Bites, was really one of the movies that I think helps define. It's a terrible movie. It does not hold up, everybody. I'm sorry to say. But it is one of the movies that I think defines Generation X, and she was in it. It was her first movie. It's like I don't know. You want to know anything about it? Or?
Sure. I two things. I think it could be about a reality show star or about someone that is good with computers.
It was written. It was a 1994. Oh, that's later than I thought. American romantic comedy drama. Written by Helen Childress and directed by Ben Stiller. I did not know that. It stars Winona Ryder, Ethan Hawke, Ben Stiller, with supporting roles by Janine Garofalo and Steve Zahn. I mean, it was a romantic comedy.
Speaking of Ben Stiller,
Their challenges exemplify some of the career and lifestyle choices faced by Gen X. Well, anyway, you were saying, sorry, before I interrupted all that.
Speaking of Ben Stiller, that's our next one.
Oh, okay.
We might have the same one.
Okay, I'm ready.
One,
1, 2, 3. The
Zoolander.
Ben Stiller Show.
Oh.
I think he had a show. He had a show on MTV. I remember that was like his first.
I thought Zoolander was his breakout role.
Zoolander is pretty goddamn funny. I gotta say.
That's when I was like, oh, there's this guy Ben Stiller. He's really funny.
I've met him twice.
Oh.
I pitched to him once. They didn't buy it. And then I met him through Noah Baumbach, who's a very successful director and friend of mine.
Wow. Well, I mean, he's kind of like he was really, really popular when I was middle school.
Yeah. Well, even prior to that, because he had this show on, I believe it was on MTV, that was this sketch show that was really, really funny, and which probably led to Reality Bites.
Wow.
The show that he ended up directing and starring in.
What I'm finding out is all these big actors had long careers.
It's so weird because
for
I
a
keep
long
thinking
time.
about this like my parents talking about, Betty Davis. Is that what this is? Are we having a conversation where I'm bringing up actors from the olden days?
No, because we know the same actors.
Right, they cross over. This is very good game.
Yeah, and we can. That was number 9. So
all right, let's do
number
one
10, more. Is John Travolta, but I almost think this one's too easy.
Yeah. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Welcome back, Cotter. What? Grease?
Welcome back, Cotter.
Welcome back, Cotter. Barbarelli. He was on a TV show. You've never seen it. You've never
Grease
seen.
wasn't
Welcome
his
back.
first role?
No. To the same old things that you laugh
I
about.
know.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And then he did Saturday Night Fever. That was prior to Grease.
Was after. I thought everything he's done was after Grease.
And then he did what was the Western? Urban Cowboy. Oh man, I made out with this girl in the theater to Urban Cowboy. We made out the whole time. You know when you make out when you're young and you make out so long that your jaw's tired and your lips are, worn out and your tongue can't French anymore?
Was this before or after The Crucible Girl?
Way before.
Oh,
Way
okay,
before.
okay.
Yeah, this was like 7th grade, I believe, when Grease came out.
Oh, Grease came out when you were in 7th grade.
I believe, something like that.
That movie
Blew your mind.
Game changer in my life.
Yeah, how so?
Well, I think that might be a reason I got into musical theater.
You should play the lead of Grease. You would be perfect.
Oh, Sandy was my audition song for everything.
Have you ever played Sandy in a production of Grease?
No.
Okay, so anybody out there listening, if you're producing Grease, we, Generation Gab, will parachute chase in to play that part because I feel like you would kill it.
And then High School Musical was just a remake of Grease.
Yes,
and
of course.
I studied that movie.
Oh, good.
Studied it.
I watched that movie a ton. My daughter loves High School movie. She went through a period.
I'm a lot older than your daughter.
I know.
So I was too old.
Well,
to
you
be
were,
loving.
you were a young version of yourself, which I think is part of your charm now. You want to stay young. I was in a race to be an adult, and look at me. Now look at me.
What?
I don't know. I have a horrible head cold.
Oh, yeah.
You can draw a direct connection between all of that. Chase, this was a great game.
Yeah, we'll play this another time because Neil has 10 more for us to go through.
Neil, thank you so much. And if you guys out there have any, sort of Gen X games, I think this is a great example of the kind of things that we can play.
So fun.
Yes. Now, we're working on a celebrity guest for our next one, so you might be surprised. We've got more celebrity guests. As we get bigger, people are willing to do it.
Many celebrities.
All right. We'll talk to you then. Thank you. So, Chase, you're a wonder. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, great question. I have a engagement
Jesus
dinner.
Christ. You are just in it with the engagement dinners.
I have another one on Thursday. Too.
Oh, are you a bridesmaid in that one?
No.
So you have to go to an engagement dinner? Seriously? Let me tell you how many people should be coming to an engagement dinner. 2. The 2 that are engaged. Not that all their friends have to come to engagement. Are they paying?
No, it's $65 plus if we want drinks, we pay for those.
Oh, I was going to say 65 with alcohol is not bad.
No, you get the alcohol.
Okay, and then Sunday?
Sunday, I wanted it to be free for me to catch up on life, but I already have like a brunch planned now and writers group and like a lot's going on. But I can't complain because what's your Sunday?
Okay, so
boy.
Saturday I'm working from 9 a.m. till midnight for my wife because she's doing some event and she needs me to pick. I'm hauling furniture into the venue and then back home. Okay. So that's all Saturday. And then all Sunday, I'm in charge of childcare while my wife kind of cleans up after the wedding. So I've got the whole thing, the whole day. Okay. Nothing.
You're
Nothing.
on call. Okay.
And then hopefully around 11 o'clock at night, I can get on NFL Rewind and watch the Kansas City Chiefs. All right.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. It's been a joy to be with you,
too.
as always. Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
My generation, baby.